They're out on the field. The pride of the Southland band crisply marches into the Giant T. The roar of 97,000 fans rises with each rhythmic step. In the background, George Beatsis is singing "Fight, Balls, Fight." The orange and white Shakers flood the air. The Volunteers are ready at the north end of the football field to burst through the gate. They're coming now, racing onto the field through the Giant T. In that magic moment that says, wherever you are, it's football time in Tennessee.
Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. This is the day after. Had a night to sleep on the matchup between Tennessee and Florida. Kind of put some thoughts together. And here we sit almost a little under 12 hours later. And this win feels just as special now as it felt last night. We all know if Josh Heupel is going to be able to get it done at Tennessee, you've got to be able to beat the Big Three. You've got to be able to beat the Floridas, the Georgias, and the Alabamas. But more specifically, as far as Florida is concerned, when you're favored by 10.5, when the ESPN FPI is predicting you to win by 87%, when everybody in the country is predicting Tennessee to win, this game was huge. It was crucial. I feel like Josh Heupel is keeping the trajectory heading in the right direction. Big win against the Gators last night, 38-33. We're going to break it down. We're going to talk about it. Let's hear the comments from Josh Heupel immediately following the game.
All right, Coach, one of the greatest rivalries in college football. What does this one mean to Vols Nation?
How much fun is this, man? God, I love it. Kids competed. Man, battled all night long. Fans were awesome. Environment's better than anything I've ever experienced. What a win.
At one point, we didn't even know if Hendon Hooker was healthy enough to come in. What can you say about your quarterback's performance tonight?
He was electric all night long. Unbelievable job throwing the football. Used his speed opportunistically, man, and just competed, man. And everybody fed off his energy on the offensive side of the ball. Hell of an effort by him tonight.
This is an incredible environment right now. But up next, you got LSU, you got Bama. What do you want the college football world to know about this program?
It's just the beginning of this journey with these guys. But I absolutely love our football team, man. They compete really hard. They practice great. They love one another. This is college football as good as it gets, man. Rocky Top's back. Let's go.
Go celebrate.
This is college football as good as it gets. Rocky Top is back, baby. Let's go. Josh Heupel gets it. Josh Heupel knew going into this game how important it was. And his confidence, his composure, the way he coaches this football team. I love the fact that the stories coming out of the game day yesterday were that he told them to embrace the moment, enjoy it, enjoy walking, taking that Vol walk, enjoy running through the tee, and then reset, get focused, and go take care of business. Hendon Hooker talked about it's just another day of football. I'm just going out there and doing what I do, playing and competing. We're going to talk a little bit more about this game, but as always, do me a favor, go ahead and smash that like button just below the video. It's quick, it's free, it's easy. It helps the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if you are new to the Talkin VAWLS Network, welcome. We're not experts. We're not insiders. This channel is for the fans, by the fans. If you like what we do, make sure you subscribe. Click that bell for notifications. You won't miss out when we go live or when we drop a video. I'll be live later tonight, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. You want to sit down and talk about this game for a couple of hours, laid-back setting. Tonight is the place to do it. Be here at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Let's talk about this game. Again, Coach Heupel said it there. It's no surprise. Everybody knows it. Hendon Hooker put this team on his back and led them to victory. We talked all week about whether or not Cedric Tillman was going to be available. We didn't know if Jabari Small, if Dylan Sampson, if they were going to be available. You were missing some guys on defense as well. This game is a game that a lot of us are going to be talking about for years and years to come. Now, hopefully, we put this nonsense of 16 of the last 17, hopefully we put that to bed. It's time for Josh Heupel and this football team to start a streak of their own, but we're always going to look back at this game and talk about Hendon Hooker and the performance that he had, and not just the numbers that he put up statistically, but also the fact that he got beat up, man. He got lit up and hit in that first half, holding his shoulder, looked like he was in pain, grimacing. Dauber and I texting during the game, I said, no. Hendon Hooker's not going anywhere. This is adding to the story. This is adding to this legendary performance. Hendon Hooker ends up 22 of 28, 349 yards and 2 touchdowns through the air. Also added 112 yards and a touchdown on the ground. Almost 80%. Now, I'm stealing that number from Eric Kane over at VolQuest.com. Shout out to Eric. 80% of Tennessee's offense came on the back of Hendon Hooker. That's the type of performance that he had out there today. How about Ramel Keaton? We talked about who was going to step up, who was going to replace the production, the numbers from Cedric Tillman, and they spread the ball a little bit. They spread it around just a little bit. But how about Ramel Keaton in the first half, right towards halftime? Tennessee has the ball, 99-yard drive. That was the turning point. I know Cornbread back in the day used to like to talk about the middle eight and how important it was. The middle eight was absolutely huge for Tennessee in this football game. Again, you go 99 yards right before the half. They take it 99 yards, punch one into the end zone, Hendon Hooker to Brew McCoy for 6. They get the ball back. They drive right back down the field, put a nice little drive together. Hooker connects with Jabari Small for a 17-yard touchdown after a holding call on Gerald Mincey that kind of puts you in second and goal from the 17. You're thinking, oh no, here we go. We can't settle for a field goal. Hendon Hooker finds Jabari Small. You find a way. You find a way to get 14 points in that middle eight and have a 24-14 lead after one drive in the third quarter. But again, a big part of that, how about the play from Ramel Keaton down the sideline for 43 yards, diving catch, extended. That better be on your Sports Center top 10 this week. Absolutely huge play from Ramel Keaton. Had a couple of nice catches on the day. Brew McCoy, 5 catches, 102 yards and a touchdown. Jalen Hyatt continues to ball out. We saw him bring in, I think he had 5 catches on the day as well. You got the tight ends involved a little bit. Princeton Fant had 5 catches for 43 yards. Just almost a picture-perfect performance from this offense. Now, you turn the ball over a couple of times. The linebacker, Miller, that we thought was going to be out, we hoped was going to be out, made a nice play on Princeton Fant. Punched the ball out. You had another fumble, and then you had the turnover on downs. That's the only 3 possessions that Tennessee did not score on the entire night. It felt like they could just score at will, do whatever they wanted to do to the Gators in this 38-33 victory. Now you want to flip over and talk a little bit about concerns. You want to talk about this defense, what they look like against the Gators, because as great as Hendon Hooker looked, and he definitely looked the part. He looked like the better quarterback. I'm still on the Hendon Hooker for Heisman campaign, and this is the type of game that kind of can catapult you into the Heisman talk, the Heisman race. I think Hendon Hooker did enough, and you can look at the Ball States, the Akrons. Hendon Hooker had great numbers, but these are the games where legends are made. Going on the road against LSU, when Alabama comes to town in a few weeks, those are the games where Hendon Hooker is going to have to continue to put this team on his back, and I think he will be in the conversation for the Heisman Trophy. But you flip over defensively for Tennessee. Again, Anthony Richardson. We knew going into this game, if this was going to be a close game, if Tennessee was going to be struggling at any point, Anthony Richardson had to have success throwing the football. And it seemed like that's exactly what this Tennessee defense was content to do, just kind of stop the run, which they did. They did a good job stopping the run. Florida ended up with 141 yards. 62 of that came from Richardson himself. You take him off the board, they didn't run the football very efficiently. Their running backs, ETN averaged less than 4 yards a carry. Wright, Johnson, both 3.2, 2.2 yards per carry. Anthony Richardson had himself a day. 24 of 44 for 453 yards, 2 touchdowns. Had the interception late in the game thanks to some pressure from Byron Young. Kamal Haddon hauls in the interception, kind of seals this game at the end. But look, Tennessee, there's no doubt about it. Their defense is struggling at times. Where was the aggressive defense that they brought out against Pitt? Where was the aggressive defense that they used against Akron? And I know Florida Gators are not Akron. I get it. But where was that style of play? It seemed like that was the game plan. They were content to sit back, play some zone, let Richardson throw, and he had some success, but he wasn't very, like his completion percentage, again, 24 of 44, he still showed that he's not very accurate at times, but it was enough. Tennessee did enough to win the football game, up by 11 late in the game, and I know some of you disagree. Florida, you want him to go kick the field goal. You want to be aggressive down the stretch there. Josh Heupel was content to go slow, run the football, try to chew the clock, and get out of there with the W. We can all play the game, ifs, ands, and buts, but the bottom line is Tennessee got the W, and that's all that matters. You can hit that comment section and let me know your thoughts. I know some of you are saying, I don't get it. We had the huge lead against Akron. We're still out there with the pedal to the floor. Well, that's because you're trying to let your 2s and 3s get some valuable reps. You're not trying to waste those reps. Against Florida, All that matters is the win, and Tennessee gets out with the win. Now, I know battered VAWLS syndrome is real, and I talked about last night that eerie confidence I had throughout the course of the game, and I did. But you're crazy if you don't think once Florida converted that onside kick, we're all thinking, oh no, here we go again. But Tennessee gets it done down the stretch, gets the win, 38-33. This defense has to be better when we go on the road in a couple of weeks to take on LSU. And I'm curious to hear your thoughts about the defense. I think for me, first and foremost, we were all wrong. I think Warren Burrell needs to be starting. I think Warren Burrell being out, being banged up is hurting this football team in the secondary. Kamal hadn't had a rough day as well. Still haven't got to go back and watch the replay yet. Obviously went to bed pretty late after the live stream last night. Woke up this morning, made the video. I'll be watching the replay today, hopefully. But I think Warren Burrell and Kamal Hadden are your two best corners. Hopefully D. Williams gets healthy soon. We need him back. Maybe he'll be able to contribute. Some of you guys said last night, look, it is what it is. We don't have the Jimmies and the Joes to go along with the X's and the O's on defense. I don't know. Curious to hear your thoughts in the comments. I wish they would have been a little bit more aggressive. But again, I'm not complaining. I'm not nitpicking. The bottom line is Tennessee got the W. Huge win for Josh Heupel. Huge win for this program. Hit that comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Don't forget I'll be live tonight at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Also, make sure you guys smash the thumbs up. Helps the channel. I would appreciate it. Go check out the official merchandise of the Talkin VAWLS Network. You can go to bonfire.com/store/Talkin VAWLS. You can see the limited edition Buck Family shirts. Going to be gone sooner rather than later. Make sure you get in where you fit in. You guys demanded that shirt, so I brought it to you. If you like it, pick one up because we're going to delete it from the store and will not bring it back once it's gone. So make sure you go check that out ASAP. But that's going to do it for this one. This is the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.